Yo, guys, I get asked this question so many times, but I never really answered it officially. Why do I care about other fandoms? Well, okay, here's why. I feel like other people, misjudge these fandoms because they either see some sexual shit, some shit that they find themselves as cringy, some fan fiction that isn't really representative of the whole entire fandom when they make fan fiction, whole bunch of stuff. And, it really pisses me off because everybody's like, I'm not interested in all that sexual fetishy art and stuff. I'm like, you don't have to be. The thing about me is, I think that not every fandom can have its toxicity, and I know that a lot of you only see the bad side of it. But the thing about me being the fan Brad Basher, which is really not just a title I just tout around to just be like, I'm better than you. No, it's a title that says, yeah, I do protect all the fandoms no matter how bad or good it is. You know? Or if some people say a fandom's overrated because everybody won't stop talking about it. And that's another pet peeve I have when it comes to people like, I don't want to play this game because of the fandom, or I don't want to see this because of the fandom. I'm like, so you're gonna just let the fandom dictate what you want to do, since they are passionate about something and it's driving you mad and you're seeing it everywhere. You don't even want to try and look at it and see what all the buzz is about. I don't know about you, but that was the first thing I did when I first heard about Homestuck. You know, and I'm happy, and I'm magically happy that I actually, you know, after a while of saying, what's Homestuck really? I went in, looked at it, and I thought it was pretty good. I actually didn't start reading Homestuck. It was probably towards the end of its real run. I only read it one. I only saw it one time. I was like, oh, okay. The first act was kind of boring and stuff. And even if people have these horror stories, and I say that in quotations, of people, being these characters while at conventions, I don't see no big deal with it. Jesus. Everybody's like, oh, I don't like this. Well, they're passionate about what they like being. Okay, if they want to freaking dress up as like Erden and go, you want to be my maid spirited kid's nieces? That's their fucking prerogative. You can say no. God dang. Like people act like they can't avoid these people. Like there's no other way, but all you gotta do is complain about it. All I'm gonna do is fucking complain because I can say no or get out of the way. But I'm just gonna whine and say the reason I don't like this franchise or fandom because of them. To me, that's a stupid fucking reason. How can you just hate a fandom just because it has toxic fans? I just think that's a lame excuse. So, for, forgive me for being blunt, but it's fucking dumb. Get you need to give you need to give these fans another chance. But if you want to not do that, disregard what I'm saying. I don't get what I'm saying. But still, I'm just saying one thing is this. Give give the fandom try to look at the fandom's better side. That's the only thing I'm trying to say, guys. Look at the fandom's good side. They do have it. All you like, oh, I gotta look at, I see Sonic cringe art, I see Undertale cringe art, I see Toriel shitting on Frisk, which I've seen. Again, that doesn't really detract from that doesn't detract from me from the fandom. because it's what people like. If people want to see Torio shitting on Frisk, let them. I mean, I don't find that particularly hot, but that doesn't mean I fucking go like, I hate this fan because of that. You will always, okay, kids, you will always truly find a cringy fan in a fandom. But to you, he may be cringy. To others, he probably isn't. And I hate the kind of YouTubers that just go, oh, well, let's talk about this fan because not because he's doing something wrong, but since he does something I don't like, I'm just going to freaking make fun of him. And I feel like that's what a lot of people do nowadays. I get it. You're on the internet. You're going to put yourself out there. I understand that. But don't act like you never did anything cringy when you were probably if you're dealing with like a teenager or someone else. Don't act like you didn't do stuff like that. Don't act like you didn't do an OC. Don't act like you didn't make fan fiction. Don't act like if you're an artist, don't act like you didn't do any little cringy art back in the day that you kind of regret. Don't act like you're the don't act like you're the better person. Because if I probably, someone searched around, they could probably find what you used to do and how you used to be in a fandom and be all cringy yourself. And that's the same with these fans. Sometimes they're cringy, but other times they'll learn and do other things with the fandom and try to make it for the better. But us constantly going, hey, you're cringy is not really always going to help. See, I only step in when I do the whole fan rat basher thing. I only step in when I feel like one, the fans are being wrong to one another, like an elitist fanboy saying, "You can't get into this fandom because we know this and you don't know that." With like people like Gohan Teen Fighter, and he's my main example of this because he showed me like a few years back what it really meant to be an elitist fan and how you don't want to listen to nobody and how you just want to be angry at everybody just because they have a difference of opinion than you do. And y'all don't want to be like that. Trust me. Y'all don't want to be if you guys are in a fandom and someone new is trying to get in, don't try to fucking be this, oh, he can't get in because he doesn't understand it. Then make the person understand the fandom. Make him understand the franchise. Be there and help him or her. Don't try to push them away because they're new. Because that's fucking because pardon my French, it's fucking it's fucking idiotic. Well, I don't need to say pardon my French for that. But it's fucking idiotic and I just feel like that's a stupid way of thinking. It's like how I feel about Broken Games trying to understand or trying to make this video where he quote unquote tries to understand Nintendo fans because he thinks we're all like little kids and like little kid things. If you don't like Nintendo, like seriously, guys, if you're an adult and you like Nintendo, like I do, you know, don't let no one else make you feel bad. Fuck, you drop money for this freaking game. It's your fucking game. These assholes can't make you feel bad. And for all you PC Master Race motherfuckers, go back and just make love to your PCs, okay? Leave the rest of us alone. Because because I do have something to talk about with that. With fandoms, I feel like if you're a fan of something, don't let any other fan ruin that experience for you. One. But for those PC fans that just hate us console fans, even though some of us are like a combination of all three, like myself, I say like this. You PC fans who act all dickish and you like to look down on people who play consoles, I want to just say one thing. Is it really lonely where you are? Do you just constantly try to get attention from people? Because You want to prove that you're better? Let me tell you. Because you have a. Let me tell you. Let old Bugsy tell you something. For those of you who look down on people for having consoles, just because you have a souped up PC doesn't make you better. And you constantly shoving it into people's faces does not make you better. Anything, it probably makes you a lonely dude because you're always willing to push everybody away because you want to always insert that you're better. Newsflash, Buttercup, you're not better. You're the same as anybody else. If you like playing games on your PC, cool, but don't act like a fucking piece of shit about it. You're not, you're not fucking the biggest thing since Jesus, and don't act like you are. Just because you got a souped up PC and everybody plays console. Newsflash, motherfucker, everybody plays console. Everybody. Everybody. Even me. And I have a pretty good PC myself that does gaming and what I use it for, videos and stuff. Even for the various 3D, 3D stuff I'm using for my animations. So it's like, you're not fucking special. I'm not either. You know, you PC dudes, go ahead and fuck your PCs. That's what you really want to do. Personally, because I just dealt with so many fucking PC master race motherfuckers, and they thought that they were so much better than me because I play console, and I'm not a true PC gamer because I play console and PC, and I gotta choose. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't need to choose. I don't need to prove to you that I don't need to fucking prove to you that I'm a fucking gamer. Because a real gamer, motherfucker, would play the games no matter what system or console or on PC. Whatever game they have access to, they'll play. And it doesn't matter what console or freaking computer it's on. You're gonna play it regardless. And that's the one thing that truly should matter. Like gameplay should be what you're looking for, not because it has the better specs. If you can have fun, you shouldn't care about anything else. But you motherfuckers that want to fucking jerk off the specs really get on my nerves. Like, I saw Black Ron fucking destroy a Wii U because its specs were bad. I'm like, motherfucker, you just wasted someone else's money giving you a fucking Wii U just because you wanted to be a little troll and be a little bitch about it. I don't know, that shit still gets me mad because the waste of money. Because, kids, some kids actually really wanted a Wii U and never could get one. And this was back when it was kind of hard for certain people to get them. And I was like, you wasteful bastard. If you really didn't want it, you could have freaking gave it away. That's what I hate about people like Black Bond. They just act like they're superior to everybody. They're not superior to anybody. They're just little pussies that think that they're so important. They think they have this big ass ego and they think that they're so important. They think that they're better than everybody else because of their PC when they're not. Because at the end of the day, you're at the same level as us. You just put more importance into your PC and make yourself think that you're more important than everybody else. You're not. You're just some of you PC master race. Sorry, I said master fans. So you PC master race idiots are the one thing that used to really bug me because you are not better than everybody else. You're just a guy or girl or whatever with a PC. It doesn't make you any better than the rest of us. All it just makes you stupid because you keep calling people console peasants. You're not a fucking king. With Blackline's case, he's not a fucking king. You know, I'm, I'm just talking about this because I really had to deal with a bunch of PC master races, and I just didn't feel like making a video on it. But I really do hate those kinds of people who act like that. and the people who don't like Nintendo. But when I talk about other Nintendo fans, like we're all fucking mentally challenged when we just like freaking Nintendo. It's not a big deal. And the weird thing about Broken Games when he did this, he was talking about like, oh y'all, he compared it to people liking Barney. He compared it to people liking Barney when they're like adults, and I'm like, okay. If anybody likes Barney, they ain't gonna say this shit out loud. First of all, and it's not your fucking business. It's not your fucking business what we do with our money. It's not your fucking business if we like fucking Nintendo. What really just irks the shit out of me is that this person really gives two shits. Like he's gonna figure this out. Like he knows you guys are mentally challenged because you like Nintendo, and he's like, I don't mean that for all of you, but then he just goes like, for like y'all like something wrong with you if you like Nintendo and you're like an adult. I'm like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, do you have any kind of psychology? Do you have a PhD in psychology? No? Then don't act like you do. That's the kind of shit I get mad at with people. Constantly trying to judge others, and they don't know why these people like the kind of things they do, but they want to constantly assume and constantly think that they know. Like they think all of us Sonic fans, all we want to do is fuck Sonic. None of us want to fuck Sonic, okay? Some probably do, but they're gonna keep it to themselves. Everybody got a goddamn fetish, people. Yeah, I know. Some people ain't really happy to share that. If they don't want to talk about their fetishes, what they like sexually, what turns them on, that's on them. But you ain't gonna shame nobody for wanting to do that. I'm just saying, if anybody wants to fuck Sonic, that's on them. It's not. It's like it's none of your fucking business. Like it's truly none of your business. But you want to try and stick your nose in it because you see like all this Sonic porn. Yeah, and, like Jesse Pajamas made a video about Sonic porn, and I was like, all right, at least he's honest with it. Like a lot of people can't even be honest about it because they're so freaking afraid that like everybody's gonna judge them. But guys, listen to me. I say if you like Sonic porn or if you like any kind of porn, you like Undertale porn, you like any kind of porn, don't let anybody make you feel bad for liking it. Because if you like it and it feels good to you, my motto is if you like something and it's not hurting anybody and you're not harming anybody in any way, go fuck. Just do what you love and don't give a fuck what anybody says. Because all they want to do is just bring you down for liking what you like. And for the people who are elitists that want to just shut off, close a fandom to a new group of people, y'all motherfuckers make me sick. Y'all make me some fandoms make me ashamed of that shit. Some fandoms truly make me ashamed of that of them just being little dicks to newer fans. You know? And people always want to be taught and people, and then we got and then we just got the other people that are the outsiders looking in, hating on something because it's the popular thing. Like Sonic, for example. Sonic hasn't been good since 2D. Sonic hasn't been good since Sonic Adventure. Sonic hasn't been good since this or that. I'm like, look, to me, Sonic is good. Sometimes it's not really consistent, But me, I can find the fun in any Sonic game, really. While the rest of you are just all, Sonic hasn't been good since it moved to 3D. You know, IGN is guilty of that because they don't know a good Sonic game should bit them on the ass, and we got people who have legit. We have certain review places who have a legit bias to Sonic, and I'm not trying to be like, oh no, I'm a fan. I know that for a fact. I do know that for a fact because whenever Sonic's uttered, everybody wants to jump on that hate train. Like I said, Sonic Forces had the biggest concentration of people hating Sonic that don't even like Sonic to begin with. But they want to jump on that because it gets them views. But hey, you guys can dissect this video and comment and say how shitty I am, but at the end of the day, this is how I feel about it. Peace, guys. This video is gonna go up on Monday. So I'll see you guys later. Bye, folks. Keep it chaotic.